Sanibona Mageba lo buyile bafowethu. We are still continuing with our grade 11 stuff, including geometry. I hope our lesson is gonna be productive. Theorem 3 today. We are continuing from theorem 2 la sagcina khona. I hope you understand theorem 1 and theorem 2, because everything that we're going to do, it's gonna need those things, so we must make sure that you did understand them and we are on the same page njengoba sizoqhubeka right now with theorem 3. So uthini ku theorem 3? Uthi the angle subtended at the circle by a diameter is a right angle triangle. What does that mean? An angle subtended at the circle by a diameter. Now diameter, this is my diameter. Where does this angle subtended? It's subtended here in this angle. So the angle here ebheke diameter yakho. High angle, it's just facing a diameter yakho, this one. It's a right angle triangle. We call it this angle a 90 degrees. So the reason yakho ithini kahle kahle ithi angle in a semicircle. Why semicircle? Because the diameter is where ikhatha circle yakho at half. So this is part of circle and it's part of the circle. So semi means ikhatha at the equal. Ikhatha diameter yakho phakathi nendawo. So angle at the semicircle is 90 degrees. So something is very important here. O is a center, and then we have this AO, which is a radius, and then OB, which is a radius. Lama radius O2 on the same line akhanda diameter yakho. So make sure ukuthi when you're gonna see the shape, you must have a diameter, and then after having the diameter, from here to here, we have this line that is going to that angle that's gonna make this angle here a 90 degrees. So I'm just gonna to prove it to you, but you don't have to know the proving of this theorem. It's just the explanation part of it. So what is given here? It's given that AOB is a diameter, and what is required to prove is that angle C, which is this angle here, it's lingana 90 degrees. That is what is required to prove. Now, from theorem number 2, AOB, this angle here, I hope you still remember, because that one is just like this. It's just like this, where this one here is equal to this one, upinda this one go 2. We hope you still remember that one. But now the difference between the two, now layer is just a straight line from diameter, but it's still low coming from AO, still a radius. OP now is still a radius. Here, this to here, it's a radius. From here to here, it's a radius. So it's still the same. So this angle here, which is AOB, just gonna call this angle 1, is equal to this one when you're timesing this one by 2. So AOB AOB equal to, if I'm saying AOB, I'm talking about the outside angle, not this one that is here, guys. Don't confuse the two. Ulingana nobani no 2 times angle bani C, angle at the center, this one twice uyiphinda kawu-2 kuzilingane nale, so uphinda this one kawu-2 kuzilingane with the outside one. So what is the reason here? Angle at the center is equal to 2 times the angle at the circumference. Hope you still remember that one. Ne? And then now another thing, AOB, this angle here, it's a straight line. This is just the diameter. Diameter is just a straight line. Angle in a straight line, they add up to 180. We know that. So AOB again equal to 180, which is a straight line. Now AOB is equal to 2 times, you see, also AOB is equal to 180. Then therefore U2C is equal to 180. Both they are equal to ubani angle AOB. I hope you see that one. Now from here, just gonna solve for C. How? By just dividing by 2. Dividing by 2, this one cancels this one, and then C, 180 divided by 2 is just 90 degrees. I hope you get it. I hope you do. I hope you do. I hope you do. Now we've proven that this angle here, it's what? It's 90 degrees. So if now, let's say we have a question, bayakutshela ukuthi you are being told that AOB is what? Is a diameter. So now if they're saying AOB is a diameter, let's say AOB is a diameter, without proving now, then the conclusion yako is just going to be say then angle C, it's 90 degrees. Why? Tell me the reason. I need to know the reason. Tell me the reason. Why? Because angle in a semicircle. This is the reason I need to see. I need to see this reason. I need to see this reason. It's very important. If you are being told that AOB is a diameter, then angle C is 90 degrees. Why? Angle in a semicircle. Okay guys, just gonna go to the converse theorem, just the opposite of theorem number 3. Uthini ke yena? Uthi if an angle subtended by a chord, an angle subtended by this chord, and then C is 90 degrees, then the chord is a diameter, which is this chord. A chord passing through C, a chord passing through the center, which is AB, then C is what? Is a diameter. That's your conclusion. Then now, if they told you, if C is 90 degrees, you are being told, then C is what? Is the diameter. Then the chord AB is what? Is a diameter. What is the reason now from this? If bakutsheli this one is what? Is 90 degrees, then AB is a diameter. Why? Because the chord subtend bani 90 degrees. This is your reason that I need to see when we are being told that C is a 90 degrees. So if C is 90 degrees, then now it subtend this angle here, which is AB. You don't know first which this is a diameter, but if you have this one, it faces this side, meaning AB, it's what? It's a diameter. The reason is because the chord subtend what? Diameter. This angle 90 degrees is facing this AB, which is the chord, but now we conclude this chord is a diameter. I hope you understand that one. We're just gonna do examples now to explain a little bit more this theorem. Okay guys, example number 1 here too. Just gonna say number 1, solution ya corner. What is it saying? It's saying O is a center. So O now is a center. If I know O is a center from theorem number 1, I need to check, do I have any radius? Yes, I do. O is a radius, and then another O. B, it's a radius, but this radius adlula at 1 at the diameter, like they are passing through what the center is here. So A O B is what? The diameter. Then if AOB is a diameter, now we need to check, do we have this angle here that subtend this diameter? Yes, we do. What? It's C. So C is equal to 90 degrees Y angle at a semicircle. Now if this one it's what? It's 90 degrees. First thing, you must see this, I found it on my statement. You must make sure you read your statement. If they told you something A is a center or AOB is a diameter, check this thing first in your statement before you move on into in terms of what the question is saying or what to find and everything. So now if this is 90 degrees, I do have this angle. Obviously the question was to calculate X. Now this is a triangle. Angle is in a triangle at up to 180. Now I can now find one for x1. So angle A plus angle B plus angle C bonke balingana nobani 180, sum of the triangle. Reason guys, I need reason. A1 ubani, it's x, plus B ubani, it's 60, plus C, which is 90 degrees, is equal to 180. And then x is equal to 60 plus 180. Taking 60 and 90 to the other side, it's going to be minus 60 minus 90, and our x is equal to 30 degrees. I hope you see this one, and I hope you understand it on how to manage to come in that conclusion. Let's do the second one here. Still O is a center. O is a center. If O is a center, check our radius. OP is a radius, OQ is a radius, and also OR is a radius. I hope you see that one. Now from theorem 1, OR is a radius, OP is a radius, then this one equals to this one. If now this one equals to this one, then this one also equals to this one. But we're not there now. OP and OQ, it's a diameter, since this and this are radius and they are passing through what? O, which is our center. then facing this one. Now this angle subtend this diameter yethu, so r wonke is equal to what? 90 degrees. Why? Because angle at the same circle. But now r unobani? R uno x plus 42 is equal to 90 degrees, and then x is equal to 90 minus to the other side 42, then x wam kubani 48. This is how we find our x. I hope you understand it. I hope you do, guys. It's very, very important. We're just gonna move to this example now. Problem that we're going to do now. The statement is still the same. O is a center. O is a center. From O is a center. We must find our radius from theorem 1. So if O is a center, then OB, because from O to the circumference there is a radius, so OB is a radius. So OA also the radius, meaning this one is equal to this one. So OA also a radius, and also OD from O to the circumference is what? A radius. OD reason just a maradi from theorem number 1. So this is equal to this is equal to this, and also this is equal to this from theorem number 1. So if this is equal to this from theorem number 1, which this means x uyalingana nobani a2, y is test from theorem number, this is just an isosceles triangle, this one uyalingana this one, so it's isosceles triangle. And also a1 uyalingana with this here, just gonna call it d1. So a1 is also equal, I haven't answered the question, just interpreting the statement. A1 is uyalingana d1, same reason, isosceles triangle. Then O, OB, O, and then OD, they are passing through a center. Both of these radius they are passed through a center, which is O. That means ubani O, OB, OD is what is a diameter. So if OB, OD is a diameter, we must check do we have an angle that subtend this diameter? Yes, we do, which is C. So C is what? It's 90 degrees. Why 90 degrees angle at semicircle? Hope you understand that one. We haven't answered the question. We're just collecting our data from our diagram and from our statement. Then from here, now we can calculate. The unknowns that we must calculate is this one, which is A, and X and Y. So it's going to depend on you which one are you going to start with. You can start by calculating this one, or calculating this one, or calculating this one. It's up to you which one you're going to start with. From what we have here, I'm just going to start with Y here. Triangle B DC, it's a triangle which is angle is and a triangle up to 180. So UC plus bani angle 22 plus angle Y balingana bani 180, sum of triangle up to 180. OC, which is 90, then plus 22 plus y is equal to 180, then y is equal to 180, 90 plus 22, and 2, I add 112, have a negative, so y is equal to 180 minus 112, which is 68. Sorry, 68. The end here 2, 90, 68. Then now calculating the others from our statement that we did here. Calculating x, we know that A, O, and O, B, those are radius. So now if we just write this A2 plus x plus 60, that is a triangle add up to 180, sum of triangle. But we know that x yelingana nobani no A2, so A2 we can just put x and plus x plus 60 is equal to 180. X plus x is just 2x plus 60 is equal to 180. 60 to the other side, minus 60, 2x, 180 minus 60 is 120, divided by 2, x will be 60. From our statement, from what we collected from our data, A and O, A here and this end here, it's just a straight line, this one. So we can just say 60 plus A valuing 180 is near to straight line. So A lingana no 180 minus 60. So A 180 minus 60, just 120. Hope you do understand, guys. It's very important to understand your diagram, analyze your diagram before answering any question, because most of the answers are there in your diagram and in your statement. So this one that we did here, it's very important just to collect that information before you answer any question. So thank you so much, guys, for watching. Makeba lo bafowethu uyanthanda kakhulu.